There comes a moment, often in the quiet of early morning, when many seniors feel a gentle ache rising before they even stand. And in that small ache lives a fear that mobility might slowly slip away, that strength might fade a little more each year, and that independence, once taken for granted, might grow harder to hold on to. Yet it is in this very moment of tenderness and uncertainty that a new beginning can take shape, a beginning rooted in understanding how the body changes with time and how simple, steady movements can renew what age tries to soften. Because the truth is that our muscles do not weaken from years alone, but from years without enough movement that engages them deeply. And while walking is a cherished habit, soothing to the mind and comforting to the heart, it does not always awaken the deeper layers of strength that protect the joints, support balance, and keep us steady on our feet. The body needs a little more, something gentle yet purposeful, something that signals to the muscles, you are still needed, still capable. And that is why 5 quiet, deliberate exercises, chair squats, heel-to-toe lifts, seated leg raises, wall push-ups, and gentle hip circles, often serve seniors better than walking alone, because each one touches a different region of the body, reminding it how to activate fibers that daily life no longer challenges. And when we understand why these movements matter, fear softens and hope takes its place. Chair squats, for example, reawaken the large muscles of the legs and hips, the very muscles responsible for rising from a chair, climbing a step, or catching yourself if you stumble. And scientists explain that when these muscles weaken, the nervous system grows hesitant, sending slower signals, making balance feel less certain. Yet this is not a permanent decline. It is simply a lack of stimulation. And when you perform 10 to 12 slow chair squats each morning, hands resting lightly on the thighs, feet steady on the floor, lowering with control and rising with breath, you remind your brain and body to work together again. Heel-to-toe lifts strengthen the lower legs, where tiny stabilizer muscles act like invisible anchors, keeping you upright even when the world beneath you shifts. Doing these lifts while holding the back of a chair, slowly rising onto the toes, and then rocking gently onto the heels, trains your feet and ankles to support you more confidently. Seated leg raises, so simple they almost feel too gentle, nourish circulation in the legs, and wake the quadriceps, which help protect the knees from strain. Holding each lift for a slow count of 3 teaches the muscles patience and endurance. Wall push-ups bring life back into the shoulders, chest, and arms, areas that weaken with age simply because they are asked to do less. Yet these muscles play an important role in posture, joint stability, and even breathing comfort. Performing 8 to 10 wall push-ups in a smooth rhythm can help the upper body rediscover its strength. And gentle hip circles, done while holding a counter for support, soothe the lower back and hips, encouraging fluid movement in joints that often feel stiff in the morning. Rotating slowly in one direction, and then the other reminds your body that mobility is not lost. It is only waiting to be invited back. Each of these exercises takes less than a minute, and together they form a routine that nourishes the entire body with intention, a routine that seniors can perform once in the morning to warm the muscles, and once in the evening to ease tension from the day. When practiced consistently for 2 or 3 weeks, many people begin to notice subtle yet meaningful changes. Rising from a chair feels smoother, walking feels lighter, and the body feels more dependable, more responsive, as though something inside has awakened after a long rest. These improvements are not dramatic or sudden. They come quietly, arriving like small gifts. Your knees feel less pressured when climbing a step. Your balance feels steadier when reaching for something. Your breath feels fuller as posture improves without effort. You might even feel a warm sense of circulation spreading through the legs, a gentle hum of strength returning. And these sensations are the body's way of saying, "Thank you for remembering me." What matters most is not perfection, but consistency. Allowing these simple exercises to become a ritual, a moment of self-kindness, a moment where you tell your body, you are still strong, you are still capable, and I am here to help you thrive. And inside this practice grows something even more powerful than strength: confidence. The kind of confidence that lets you move through your day without fear of falling, without hesitation when turning, without doubt when lowering yourself into a chair. You begin to trust your body again. And this trust brings a quiet joy, a feeling of returning home to yourself. And so, As the days pass and the movements become familiar, let them remind you that age does not take away your strength. It only asks you to care for it more gently, more intentionally, with patience and with love. Let each squat, each lift, each circle become a small act of resilience, a whisper that says, I am still moving, I am still here. And when you finish your routine, whether morning or evening, take a moment to breathe deeply and feel gratitude for the body that has carried you through every season of your life, the body that still listens, still adapts, still responds to your care. In this gratitude lies strength, and in this strength lies hope, and in that hope you will find that staying young and strong is not measured in years, but in the willingness to keep moving, gently, faithfully, one simple exercise at a time.